Okay, so welcome to part two. The recording time came to a limit, so I'm happy to do it in two parts. For skills and endorsements, this is a new feature. There's a new feature that's come out that's only a few hundred people within LinkedIn is busy testing it right now, where there's a little bit of AI. So when you are posting, you can actually utilize your skills to match those within your connections. In other words, if you have coaching and I have coaching, and I'm wanting to do a post around coaching, I will then utilize that as a tag, and you will then get a notification stating that you're looking, add your thoughts. So, just make sure that there's a number of reasons why you need skills and endorsements, so that's an additional one. But from a skills and endorsements perspective, ensure that you add in up to the maximum limit of 50. So you can see, C 47, so 48, 49, 50. You have 50 skills. Add in every single keyword because everything is searchable, and allow for yourself to be endorsed. Because remember, the more endorsements you have towards coaching, training, whatever administration, the more endorsements you have compared to somebody else in the same position, you are higher up on the search list. So make sure that you add in your skills and endorsements and get endorsed. Now, a lot of people don't have recommendations. Now, recommendations is something that gives you credibility in your current position. It could be bosses, it could be colleagues, it could be clients. It depends on your position and what you're doing. But this adds a recruiter at any point, or an employer or a client at any point can have a look at your recommendations and go, wow, this person really does know what they're doing and what they're talking about. But even if I wanted to double check, it's an active recommendation. So I could click on Marang or Jenny and say, did Noleen add value, and what did she do in terms of the service offering? So at any point, there's an opportunity to go back, which adds additional credibility from that person as well as to your profile. So ensure that your LinkedIn profile has at least 5 current recommendations. When I say current, the last year or two, if your last recommendation was in 2012 or 2010, do me a favor. Your character, and you've grown up so much compared to, and got a lot more wisdom and leadership skills, etc., from 7 years ago. Ensure that you've updated your recommendations. Accomplishments. Now, this is where you will add in your MBA, CPA, all your A's. You be putting all of that information in here. So add in every single course, every single certification, projects, the different languages you may speak. Put all of that information in, because it's first of all searchable, as well as gives you credibility into your profile. Now, if we scroll back up, this is where we'll be able to see contact information. This is important because if someone is connected with you, you wanting to be able to they must be able to contact you at any point or get your contact details. Especially if it's a recruiter, they want to connect with you, they want to get your number and set up an interview. So ensure that your information is there. If you're in sales, ensure that your website's there, etc., etc., because you want to make sure that people are able to access additional information about you at any point. If you wanted to add any additional profile sections and you don't have it in your current profile, this is where you would go. Skills, that's the skills and endorsements we looked at. All the accomplishments, your publications, you might have written a book or written an article that's been published in, HR Future or something like that. Make sure that you put that information in there. So this is essentially what you would look at as part of your profile assessment. And then the other thing that I look at as part of your history is your activity. So ensure that your activity is up to date, because your activity helps drive your connectivity in the LinkedIn space, which helps promote your LinkedIn profile better. So comment, share articles, like articles. I will often like the recruiters' posts around positions available. Ensure that you are doing that consistently so that, or I ensure that you're looking consistently, because I'm liking here. You can see I've just recently liked something or commented or tagged someone in a specific post. So post regularly. If you are a thought leader in a space, let's say, for instance, you're an HR exec or an IT exec, and you've got some really valuable insights, make sure you're writing a blog or an article, because you never know. So, 8 steps to a better LinkedIn profile, that's had quite a number of views, because people see this as something that's really valuable for them because they're wanting to update their profile. So, if I haven't covered anything in these two little quick videos, make sure that you go back to my LinkedIn page and go and have a look at some of the articles that will help you increase your visibility, your profile views, etc., etc. So I really do hope that this has added additional value rather than just a normal profile assessment. And I will be sending you the links shortly. Thanks so much and take care. Cheers.